Everybody, welcome back to Know Before You Owe. Brian Parker and the Brian Parker Group. Today we want to talk about the NAR settlement, the National Association of Realtors, and the lawsuit and settlement that took place regarding sellers paying the commissions to buyers agents for them bringing you to their home and getting under contract to sell it. And how now potentially buyers may have to pay their agent the commission in order to be able to have representation and to potentially close on a home. Now, we're not really seeing a lot of that yet, but there's a lot of movement going on. You know, a lot of talk, a lot of chatter, what that might look like, and everything. And so, here's just a few points that you should be aware of regarding, what if you get into that situation. Now, first of all, in my opinion, and I have said in previous videos, my mother was a real estate, person. She was a realtor for 25 years before she passed away. And one thing in real estate that you hear is called dual agency. And that means that the realtor listed the property, but they're also going to represent you as the buyer. Okay. And that becomes dual agency. And in that form, they have to tell you they're listing the property with for the seller. They're representing both of you guys. My personal opinion on that, if they're representing the seller first, are they representing your best interest as acting as your buyer's agent? So with that being said, I encourage you to have your own buyer's agent. And if you're put into a position to where you may have to pay commissions, we really don't want to see that, but it happens, or it's going to happen. And how do we help you do that? So first thing is you have to make your loan officer aware of it. Because whatever that percentage is, whether it's 1%, 2%, 3% commission, if it's a $300,000 home and it's 3% commission, that's $9,000 that we have to account for in your pre-approval and in your cash and your funds due at closing. So we have to be able to document it and verify it to make sure you meet all the appropriate guidelines. But there has been chatter about you financing your commissions as part of your loan, and that cannot happen. It is not allowed, not whatsoever. But there are people that sit in my seat that are out there pitching it that way, but they're leaving a gray area and not really giving you all the information you should have. So you're kind of financing it. And how are you kind of financing it? Well, it's not in your loan. But let's just say it's a $400,000 purchase price, and you have to be responsible for 3% commission, so $12,000. Now, maybe you're going in and you're talking with your realtor and you're thinking about offering $390,000 for the home to get $10,000 off and stuff like that. Don't do that. First of all, it doesn't help you more than $20, $30 in your monthly mortgage payment by getting a price reduction, of $10,000, $15,000. You're better off getting the seller to agree to give you closing expenses back. So if it's $400,000 and they will agree to sell it to you for $390,000, but at $400,000, they will agree to give you $10,000 towards your closing expenses. It's the same net for the seller, but you just got 10 grand that can go toward paying that commission for you. Okay. So it's not you paying it. It's the seller paying it still. It's just written differently because it's coming as a concession to you in your purchase contract. Same caveat, if it's $400,000 and they don't want to budge on it, but if it's speaking to your real estate agent and you're talking with him or her and they think, can you offer $415,000? To get $15,000 back from the seller to pay your closing expenses and your commissions and everything. If they think it'll appraise, do that. The difference in the monthly payment, again, between $400,000 and $415,000, $20 to $30 a month in your payment, depending on what type of loan you put on it. Not a big difference, but that's money that you don't have to come up with, that you keep in your bank account. So when you hear loan officers talking about financing your real estate commissions, you're not financing it into your loan. You're kind of putting it into your purchase price and getting it back as a concession from the seller. If I can help you with strategies and making your offers and all that, I'm glad to do so. I will always defer to your agent when it comes to market data and everything. Same way, I hope your agent will defer to me when it's time to talk about interest rates and the best loan program for you. I'm Brian Parker with the Brian Parker Group. It's a great day looking outside right now. Look forward to seeing you next episode. God bless you. Hope you have a great day.